Good evening. Welcome to Pouring Through Life. I am going to attempt I guess it would be a bowl, a resin sculpture bowl. I have to get moving. It took me quite a bit longer to mix up the resin than I wanted to, and as we all know, remember I put the other large volume of resin, it will heat up very, very fast, and I don't want to waste the resin I have, so just getting my torch plugged in. Okay, so colors today are jewelescent interference gold, jewelescent interference violet. I am doing piñata inks, silver, white, castncraft pearl, castncraft white. I was gonna do the gold, but I'm not doing that now. The silver Mica powder is this brand. I have no idea. It doesn't say who it's by. I bought it at Hobby Lobby. The gold center is Meyer Gold Glass. And then the outer edge is going to be a combo of a bunch of different glass and glitter combo. So it should be pretty interesting. I originally was going to do a black glitter combo. I changed my mind. So I need to get this in and get it going. So this is the interference gold. The interference violet is mixed into the white petals. Interference gold. Second one of your interference gold. You need a lot to do a tray. So this tray holds, on the low side, 10 ounces. I've got 12 ounces of resin mixed up. Get into my mold kit. Because it's a good amount of resin, it will harden up a little bit faster, so I'm actually going to babysit this quite for this exact reason. I'm going to pay very close attention to how quickly it sets shapes up and sizes. I have my favorites that I like to do. I'm just going to run around the edge here. Any bubbles that get trapped, because I am haphazardly throwing this in here. Gotta put more hopefully I didn't put too much interference gold. The ones were super That's my fear, is that I put too much and then the flower pattern doesn't show up. Okay. We'll see. I hope so. Hopefully that's not the case. I've had no success doing flowers. Pretty much never. I overcomplicate them every time, which I did here too. Okay. I have a little tiny bit of interference gold left. I'm going to just leave that sitting there without it for now, because I might add it to a flower. Can't help it. So let's see how this all goes. I'm going to go ahead and get some bubbles out of this bad boy. Oh yeah, I don't think it's going to be too bad. Now that I'm popping bubbles, I think we'll be okay. The only thing I'm afraid of now is whether or not my table's level, which is a constant battle. Sorry, here, you want to see what I'm doing? Okay. Apologize. I forget that I can move the camera. So for the center of the flower, I'm just doing the Meyer's gold. So far out of reach, I couldn't really move it. I understand that you went potty, and I will take care of it. Just give me a second, okay? You bit your tongue? And this is already setting up. How did that happen, honey bear? But once I put my torch on it, or my heat gun on it, it'll liquefy quickly. Oops. I'm just going to try to get some of each color. Don't drop the flowers. Drop your glitter in your tray. Got to keep it where it's meant to go. Right here. Drives me nuts when I do that. Okay. And I'm also not going to do a super complicated flower pattern. I'm just going to do circles and then draw it in with a stick. Because I had so much gold, I'm just going to mix it into the edge glitter. You can see me here. I love this Meyer's gold glass. It's so pretty. And it's super fine. crushed glass. I wish I had one of those machines that you could make your own, because it's not safe to break glass. Oh, I've tried it a couple times. It's no bueno. Okay, so that one's done.
Frosting.
Clean up my hands and mix this in. So I'm going to do the outer edge and the glitter. It's going to be striking, hopefully. That's what I'm looking for. Just hope I have enough of it. One more time, I'm going to go around the outer edge. Just want to make sure there's no bubbles. Wish I could find my level. I know the right side of my table is better than the left side of my table, and that just might be the amount of stuff I have on the table in general. Just about done here, and hopefully I can get something out of all this. Okay, I have a little bit of my glass left and a little bit of my glitter. I'm just going to scrape it out. Right there. I love these little flower molds that I purchased on Amazon. They're so friggin' cute. They make the cutest flowers. Let me show you one. I know I shouldn't waste time on that, but look at how cute they are and detailed. I am so terrible at making molds. I can't even. Aesthetic. Let's heat up. Okay, so I have a little bit of glitter. So I'm going to attempt to pinch. Couldn't decide which glitter to do when I first started this. I'm just going to stick that there. Heat it up with a few different glitters. Evenly around the edge. Mixed up a couple different glitters. Probably not bad. Because I just didn't know how I wanted this to turn out. I didn't know if I wanted to do anything on the edge, whether I should do anything at the edge. I just didn't know what to do. Things take time. Should put this in first, probably. Just thinning it back out again. Lots of little crevices in each of the flowers, and I want it to go in the cute little crevices. Get a little bit out of here because I should too much. Let me throw it down for a second. So I can get some of this glitter in here. Oh yeah, makes me crazy. Every time I drop that, just makes me angry. I didn't think that was going to come out of here, that's for sure. That's done. Have any leftover glitter, I'll fill up some molds. I still have a little bit of clear left as well. There's a couple that are kind of thin. That's what I should do. I'm just going to scoop out a little bit of clear. And this one, just don't want my resin setting up before I get this done. Should have timed this out a little bit differently, but it is what it is. Honey, can you put it on Disney Junior for the kids before you leave? Here in Washington State, our football team is the Seattle Seahawks, and today they won, so we're happy. Should be able to start pouring out. I was going to do a Seahawks theme, but that's all right. That'll be next, though. This one still has a little bit of room in it. Come on, bloom away, pretty flowers.
So I've been pouring like a crazy person for the last several days.
I don't know if it's gonna work. I think
I needed to. It's stress reliever. And I've had a blast doing so, and they've done so many good, amazing, beautiful pours. I haven't done, this is my first resin project in 3 or 4 days, which is weird for me because I've been doing them every day for a couple months.
One, two, three.
Anyway, so I have this huge order that I got a few weeks back of 20 coaster sets from a really good friend ordering them, and I've been working on that. I haven't done really any projects that were just for fun for me, so I'm super blessed that that happened. I don't take anything for granted, and that's one thing I've learned about this whole COVID crisis. You don't want to take anything for granted that you have in your life. I'm blessed for my family, I'm blessed for my friends, my husband, my children, are just everything to me. So I hope everybody is being safe and taking this COVID stuff seriously. I dropped another chunk of glitter. It makes me crazy seeing people not take it seriously as 230-some-thousand people lost their life.
I didn't realize this had multiple size glitter in it. I thought it was all the one size.
Almost done here, I can get the petals poured on.
Know for next time.
I was trying to get it low enough to do so I could pour
Glitter. It's
edge
only
in.
the one size in there. So.
So chunky, gross.
Oh, I hope it works, you guys. I really, really hope it works.
Even though there's no edges to not have butter. Pour the butter back in place. I'm not going to
I care that much about these flowers. Just leftover resin, I thought I might as well use it. I don't even know if this will be in the video. I might cut it all together. Might not though. We'll see, we'll see.
So that's the side there. I do have a couple chunks I need to dig out.
Okay.
And that one right here. And this is
one
so I need to get
thing
right
they're
to the
trying
petals.
kind of help
Hopefully I save enough butter in there to do
just stretch
the center with some of that butter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do circles around the edge. I'm going to worry about the stick. I just cut it. Okay?
Pull them out,
It will not
pull
speed
them
up
in.
interfere. It'll take longer for me to get this done. I have to get
And
it done,
that
okay?
tends to get
Okay,
the
so do I start with silver or do I start with
resin moving in
white?
there.
You may if you can reach it.
That way you don't
So
have
do I start with
any
silver or do I
pockets
start
of
with white?
air
Don't know. I don't know what to do. Okay, so I'm going to start
deep
white.
into the
I don't have time to worry
mold,
about it, so I'm just gonna...
making it ugly. I don't know how it could be ugly. Anything flower I think is fun.
Okay, now we do silver.
I'm gonna move all of these over to my drying area so they're out of the way
staggering where you
from
start
the
to pour
next
so that you don't have
portion of
lumps
this
that will happen.
project. I have no idea how long I'm gonna have to wait or anything. This is all new territory for me. That's two. Now I'm on to the third one. Just a minute.
This turns out.
Ava, come get a bag ready for your nasty diaper. Let me wipe my hands here. Whatever's left of my white and my silver, I'm gonna heat gun has got resin on the end. It's been really abused.
A little bit thicker than I wanted.
I'm gonna make sure I get as many of the air bubbles as I can get out of here. And I don't want to overly. I do one more silver because I have got these things filled to the max. Come out, little wheat air bubble.
That's part about the silver. You're doing it in the circles. You don't have to worry about one being into the edge of the. Just picking up this right in here.
Okay. This one. Just gonna go back over here really quickly around the glitter edge. Because glitter tends to have a lot of bubbles. I'm still not sure if I should have did the glitter in this, you guys. I'm so stressed.
Fix the wiggliness.
Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I love the pattern though. I'm so glad I saw that video today.
Done.
Okay, I need to draw the lines now before. Let me take these nasty
Okay,
let me
in
put these
nature,
out of the way
you're
first.
almost- flower
Let me
petals
put
are
Mr.
almost
Gunn
always
there.
odd
Let's move
numbers,
these
5,
flowers
7,
over
that,
here, so on and so forth. so I can clean the
So
table
I'm gonna
and be
draw
ready for heart
out to in, and then I'm gonna do
B
in
of
to
this
out and break the petals.
experiment.
So
Oh, I hope it works out. I'm so
out to
excited.
in.
If it turns out good, I might do a few of them. Okay. Bubbles galore. Bubbles galore. Gosh, this is Something I don't like about these little molds is because of all the little openings, I'm not quite sure the proper way to address that, because I'm still learning as I go. 7. Alright, it's just gonna have to be. I need to get some rubbing alcohol. Guys, I'm recording. Can you please be a little quieter? Okay. Well, honey, we take you in for a close-up, and I'll clean up my mess later. I'm gonna go the big bold side. What do you think? Do you think it's gonna turn out? I'm so excited, you guys. I hope it does. Maybe a really cool flower if it works. I think I probably did a little overkill, and I see that the glitter sunk there. Grr. I need to torch it. Okay. There's the little flowers. That's the earlier days project. Alright, you guys. If you like my video, please hit the subscribe button. I will see you when it's time to take it out and mold it over the bowl. Alright, talk to you soon. Might be too pretty to turn into a bowl, you guys. Holy crap, it's gorgeous. Okay, let me get a clean wipe my hands, and then I gotta torch it to make the blooms. I'm worried that some of these I didn't pull through enough. I mean, do I go back through it again and take a risk at making what I created suck? I don't know what to do. Gosh, it's so gorgeous. Okay, look. I just said a bad word. I'm sorry. I'm just warming it up a little bit. And then I'm going to come out to in, out to in, out to in, to in. We want it to bloom. We want the three-dimensional effect with the petals. And then I'm going to put the glitter in the center, the last little bit that I have. And then I'm going to do a check on the people that I follow and find out who suggested doing this shape and the way these petals are done. So I have to make sure I shout her out, because I mean, I've watched Julie Cutts do similar, but not this exact one as far as products. I am so extraordinarily excited. And I'm going to do video check-ins as I'm going along because, you know, I have to. Okay, I'm going to put the last little bit of glitters that I have for the center. So I want to have no center on the top. Oh my gosh, you guys. I am so freaking excited about this, and I have a little tiny bit of clear resin left. Hopefully it's not too thick. just dropped on there. I don't like doing that. Okay. I have a little bit of resin left. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I overheated here, so hopefully that's not too terribly noticeable. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make sure that there's nothing poking out. Because there's a lot of glass in here. Last thing I want is any glass poking through. My thought was, do I push through, or, you know, to clean up where I made the mistake where I blew? Will I even be able to? So I went this way. It's definitely better. This way. This way. Okay, so that's a little bit better. Right? I don't know if that's right. Might be mucking this up. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone because I already think I messed up the pattern. And I definitely want this very uniform. If that means that it doesn't bloom perfectly, I'm okay with that because I want the pattern to be uniform. I don't want all this resin glitter on the edge of here. So I don't want that to be a part of my sculpture. So I'm just gonna wipe that off. No, I don't like that. I don't like the center now. Okay, I'm just heating up this resin just a little bit to fix the center where I messed it up.
Use another charger.
Sophia, Ava, your charger's probably done, honey. Sophia, look at her iPad and see where it's at.
No, it's 26. It's at 20. It's at 600. It's at.
Don't lie. Okay. All right, so now I'm gonna pour the last little bit of resin I have into, oh God, I just don't know if I like the center now, guys. Should have left it alone. It was really pretty before I messed with it. I don't know. I do like that it fixed that a little bit, and I'm just hoping. It's a lot of resin. I don't want it to be ruined. Okay, so I'm gonna just do a little flower in with the last little bits of my resin here. 1, 2, 3 flowers out. So let's go ahead and see what I can create. I'll try to hit the gold too. We'll be able to do a few flowers. All right, you guys. So I'm back, and you're back. It is time to see if I can do the mold. It is solid enough for me to pick it up, which is just crazy to me. It's only been like 2.5, 3 hours tops. I just don't know which way I should do it. If I should do it this way.
If you do it that way, you can't really mold it. You can't take the thing
I'm
off.
gonna see if I can take this off, and I'm not sure if I can.
Then turn it the other way, just
Obviously.
in case.
I just know there's no way I'm gonna be able to take this mold off. It's been not nearly long enough, so I have to fold it this way. Okay.
Hopefully it doesn't, like,
Here goes nothing.
dent it weird.
Oh, wait. Do I want to put the silicone? Well, it's going to dent it weird. There's nothing I can do about that.
Yeah, I should make it look like a bowl.
What do you guys think, though? Do you think it turned... What do you think of it, Adam?
Pretty cool.
It's not perfect. And I'm stressing out because... I don't know if I waited too long to do the flower petals, but actually it's funny because it reminds me of whale tails for some reason. Oh, it looks like a little buggy committed suicide in it. It's alright. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what we can create. And I wish I... Well, I can tell right now there's no flower pattern on the bottom at all, so it's probably better that I put it the way that I did. So then you see the inside of the bowl with the good pattern, because I can see through the mold and the backside looks like crap. So even though I thinned out the interference gold like massively, yeah, even though I thinned out the interference gold like a ton, it is, you can't see through it. So I just hope that it doesn't crack. I think I've got it within that window of time where it won't crack. I'm gonna get some, oh, here it is. I have some packaging tape. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just tape down to my table. I can't believe honestly how hard this is in under 2 hours. Just gonna heat it up a little bit. I wish I could get it to release from the mold. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's what I wanted. I wanted it to release from the mold, so let's see. I think the reason why that it hardened up is because I probably made it a little too thick. Well, it'll still be pretty. It's not exactly what I wanted, but it's gonna be so pretty anyways, Adam. I got the mold off. So even though...
Is it ever exactly what you want?
Sometimes it is. Even though I didn't quite get what I wanted, I don't care. It's still beautiful. Look at how pretty that is. I can't wait to see what it's going to look like done. This is my first time trying this.
Can you just heat it up until it kind of...
A little bit, yeah, that's kind of what I'm hoping. I sure hope that the saran wrap pattern doesn't get stuck to it though. I was watching other people's videos, and that was one of the comments a lot of people made, was that the saran wrap kind of stuck to it. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. I don't even know if I need to tape it down. I think that it's tacky enough to stick to the bowl. What do you think of the shape? Should I bend this one a little bit there? Go and like put in a few more little rimples in it. Like that. Should go that way. Oh, still a little lot tacky. I don't think I need to tape it. I think it's sticking just fine on its own. No, I'm heating up and it's sticking to the saran wrap just fine. What do you think? What do you think? Not bad for first time doing any sculpture ever in my entire life. I have never.
It's not like it needs to be like perfectly round. Obviously, it can't be.
Yeah.
That's kind of interesting the way that it looks like a jellyfish.
It's pretty cool. Super stoked. I don't want it to be super stuck to the saran wrap.
Maybe take the silicone and slip them over where it contacts.
Well, I was gonna put the silicone over it, but I wasn't sure if I was gonna. It's gonna be so pretty! If you can see through the design on the inside of it, then I will edge it gold. That is gonna look so pretty.
$500?
Yeah, for sure. Oh. Superb. It doesn't have to be like totally perfect. You want to have some sort of like a little bit of randomness to it, I think. Oh my gosh. So cool, you guys. I can't freaking wait to see what this is gonna look like done. I want that to be. I think I was worried I put the resin too thick, and I think it's fine. I think it's fine with this thickness. I don't have to worry about it cracking or, you know, that type of deal. It's definitely, whoever buys this, it's not going to be dishwasher safe. And that's a joke. It really isn't. Oh, so awesome. All right, so now it's got to dry. I am so excited. This might be my favorite piece of art I've made. Oh my goodness gracious. And that's the bad side, believe it or not. The other side is going to be gorgeous. The flower petals turned out amazing, but oh, yes, sir. All right, we'll see you in the morning when we get to take it apart and see how it turned out. All right, you guys have a good night. We'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Welcome back to Pouring Through Life. My bowl has dried overnight. It was weird because when I took it out of the mold, this side, which is the bottom, technically, I grabbed the mold. It's a Geode tray mold. Probably 11 centimeters, maybe more. I'll measure it. When I took it out of the mold, the bottom side was dry. I didn't get any of the flour coming through, which I was kind of hoping there'd be a little bit, but thinking at it now, I'm glad there isn't, because I love the way the interference gold looks with the glitter. So I'll move that out of the way. I put a silicone baking mat down. I took it off early because I was worried about the saran wrap that was on this bowl leaving impressions in the bowl, into the bowl itself. So what I did was, is I pulled it off, I put this baking mat down so that it wouldn't continue to set up, and then I heated up the spots where the saran wrap was, and I am really proud of this. It turned out really beautiful. I'm going to edge the edges. There really isn't any sharp pieces because I took it off. I clipped with scissors the parts that stuck to the saran wrap so that those areas would have time to soften overnight and not be so sharp. I'm going to come through, there's one right here that's pretty thin. So you can see that. It's a little bit thinner than the rest of it. So I'm going to sand those areas that are kind of rough with my Dremel sander so I can soften the edge. And then I think I'm going to line it with gold. I have a gold leaf pen that's really bright and shiny, and I think that would look really pretty. I'm also glad that I went ahead and I put some of the glitter in the center because it matches really well with the edges, and it sits nice and flat, so depending on what it gets used for. I don't know, I'm just really proud of it. It's very pretty. A little tiny bit of transparency. Let's see if I can put it on something dark. No, it won't work unless you have light behind it, but there's transparency through the white a little bit and through the center. That's where I poured the clear. So I'm very proud of this for the first time. This is the very first bowl I've ever made. And the areas, this was an area I had to heat up. I can feel the saran wrap spot, but it's not noticeable. There's one other spot. Oh, here, you can see it there. See the little lines right there on the edge? That's from the saran wrap. And I had to pull it out early because it was hardening up, and I knew that if I didn't, I wouldn't have been able to shape it, and it would have become a tray. So it's fairly flat. I mean, it doesn't really wobble too bad. Super proud of it. The gold and the silver are just beautiful in the light. There's nothing really that I don't like about it, truthfully. So I'm going to go ahead and get that sanded so I can take it. Oh, here, there's an ugly spot right here where I had to clip. See that little divot? So I'll sand that part for sure. Yeah, because that's really sharp. Sand that area before I do the gold leafing on it. Alright. Thank you guys for watching my videos. Thank you guys for all your support this week. I am so grateful to all of you that have subscribed to my channel. If you like my videos, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It is free, it does not cost you anything, but me as the artist, it will help me in the future. So thank you guys so much. It also lets me know that you're watching and that you care. So it means the world to me right now. I need the help, all the help I can get with my art and with my YouTube channel. So I truly appreciate everything that you guys are doing and sharing and commenting. I've read every single message, every single comment. I try to respond to every comment and message, and I am beyond grateful. So thank you guys so much for your support and all your comments, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You can also hit the notification bell, that way you get notified when I post additional videos. Alright y'all, you have a blessed day, and I will see you on the next creation or pour. Talk to you soon. Bye. Alright, welcome back to Pouring Through Life. First things first, I forgot to demold my flowers. So this is what I did with the leftover resin bits from the bowl. Okay, so here's that one. How pretty is that? With the interference gold, the interference violet, a little bit of glitter, whoopsie, and some of that silver alcohol ink. Oh, that's beautiful. I love these flowers so much. Now this one was done with the black glitter that I decided not to use in the bowl because I just decided it was too much of a contrast. But I am excited to see what this glitter looks like for other projects. You can't even tell that's glitter. Wow. That is awesome. You can't even tell that that is actually glitter. I'm going to have to look into finding some more of this specific type of glitter. I bought it at Walmart, and it came in a pack, and I only got this little tiny bit of it. But this turned into that, which, holy mackerel, I love. That is so pretty. Wowza. Okay. Hold on a second. I got this going on. Just give me a second, honey. There's the rose, and that has the interference gold. So it would be the interference violet, the silver with alcohol silver ink, and then the interference gold. Unfortunately, there's one little part that has a hole in it. No big deal though. Then I have this one. I was so worried I burned a couple of these molds, and I didn't, so I'm very, very happy about that. This one is adorable. So violet, silver, and gold. The glitter didn't really show up. It's just a hint in the center, which I'm okay with. This is, oh, I love this. So what I do when I have a little bit of spillover is I will take my blade and I'll just cut out where I have the spillover, because it just, especially when it's fresh like this, it just comes right off. So if you catch it while you're right there, before it's completely cured, then you get it out of there, no big deal. That's, I think, a sunflower. I put that gold glitter that showed up beautifully. All right, the next one. It's funny because these few that I did are all my favorite shapes. So this one I'm gonna be able to just peel off the spillage. This one actually has a little tiny bit of clear. This is a bigger piece. Oh, no, it peels right off. Look at that. So I'm just using my fingernail to break off this part where I overfilled the mold. That's a little harder. So this one is a little tiny bit harder. Sophia, I bet your brain break is over. Okay, then get back to school, please. Okay, so this one has a clear petal. So that's, I'll probably cut that off completely, but this one I didn't do a very good job getting the air bubbles out, and you can see there's little splits. But it's leftover resin that would otherwise be thrown away, so I'm not mad at that. These specific molds, this one, these are my favorite ones. I love all the detail. Whoever creates these molds is a genius, because I do not have the patience to carve something like that. I just don't. This one had a few feathers, or a few, I don't know why I called it feathers, a few leaves that flat out didn't come through. They must have had too big of an air bubble. But it's actually uniform where they aren't complete. That's funny. Interesting. Okay, so my bowl is done. I did the edging on the bowl in gold. I'm super happy with how this turned out. This is the first time I've ever done a bowl, so I am super happy with how this turned out. The pattern in the center. Ava stole something from her. Will you give it back, please?
You need to be kind about things, okay? If you don't want your
Okay.
sister taking things.
All right, you guys, if you like my channel, please hit the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate all your support. Oh, look at the edges. You can actually see the glass bits along the edges, and they actually, there's no pointy. I went through and I sanded anything that was sharp off of it so that it would be gone and nothing, you know, to hurt anybody. But look at how pretty that is. That's actually Ava's toy, but
She was playing with it.
yeah, so
That's
that's why Ava's freaking out, because that was her toy. It is what it is. I'll deal with it in a second.
I was just reminding her that it's
So, all right, you guys, if you like my channel, please hit the subscribe button. And there's also the lovely little bell that will notify you of any future videos, I gotta clean off dust, that I upload to my channel. So anyways, thank you guys for your support. It means everything. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you on the next pour. Have a beautiful day. Hey, don't forget to vote.